and welcome back to Trader Girl Tuesday. So good to see you all. Thank you all for coming. And let's take a moment to realize that Trader Girl is on time, early even, and no technical difficulties. So I learned the hack. The hack is I have to log into everything a few minutes before starting the live and making sure all the tabs that I'm going to use are already open and refreshed. That could be like basic tech 101, but Trader Girl just figured it out. So don't come at me. Awesome. So let's just dive into it. I know we're kind of early, but that's okay. We can start with the news or lack thereof. So government still shut down. Would we don't have any news, so I'm not expecting a lot out of price today. And oh, let me check, make sure. Okay, sounds good. Sounds good. Perfect. I'm loving it. Oh yeah, so I'm not expecting a lot out of price also because we got to our TP, our overall target. If you all can recall from last Tuesday, or if you follow me on X, aka Twitter, YouTube, Instagram, Facebook, you all know that I've been targeting this new week opening gap for a while now. Okay, I guess not a while now, for a week now. Because it was so cute, right? Like it perfectly lined up with the consequential encroachment of this parent swing as well, putting the equilibrium right in dead smack in the middle of it. So that's why Trader Girl was leaning towards price retracing to there. Now that we've made it, I want to see what it's going to do, because it could like do a couple of things. Obviously respect it, continue to go higher because we are overall bullish, or it can continue to fill in the gap all the way to like here, giving a really good discount for people to giving a discount basically. And I'm liking how this retracement filled in a lot of previous opening range gaps. So for example, let me drop down to the 1 minute. Oh snaps, that was 2 minutes went by fast. It's already 9:30. Okay, so first let's see. Wowzers. We have a really huge opening range gap today. Dang. How many handles is that? Almost 400 handles. Sheesh. Whoa. What happened over London and Asian? Boy, I tell you what. But okay, let's pause on that really quick. I wanted to finish my train of thought. Notice how we had like a gap yesterday, completely filled it. We had gaps here, filled it, gap here, filled. So like a lot of these gaps from last week that were left unfilled, for example, this one, it's filled it now. So I like that it's like cleaning up these holes in price. And so now it's currently working on this big old hole. We still have this hole to go to. And I think that's where, I mean, I can't say it's exactly gonna get to there eventually. Like it don't have to, but I wouldn't be surprised if it does. And that gap lines up really well with the with that discounted area that we notated on price here. So I wouldn't be surprised if it pulls back all the way into there. But to play it safe, let's just identify. Let's just identify our what do I say? Like roadblocks, obstacles that price would have to get over. Which would be first the consequential encroachment of this new week opening gap. We would have to see it close underneath, spend some time in the lower quadrant, and you have to remember. Sorry if I'm talking fast. I got some new coffee, Starbucks, and I think it has a greater effect on me than my previous cup of Joe's. I feel like I'm like all over the place. So excuse me. Or if I'm acting normal, then cool. But anyway, so the fact that these PD arrays are on the daily chart, we can expect more. It'll take more time to play out. So that's why you just gotta like eat a little bit at a time. You can't like expect major craziness really quickly. So what was I saying? Yes, first obstacle, get past this get past the consequential encroachment into the lower quadrant, fill in this gap, making sure there's no holes, and then we can see if it's going to fill in a little bit more into a discount. On the 1 hour, yeah, we got this gap still on the 1 hour. So I don't, because that opening range gap today is so high, like so big, I just don't have any faith in it filling that opening gap like today. Like that's just gonna be like a next week problem. Like how this was left open for a week, like that's gonna happen. We're gonna feel that in the future. Um, and so I'm just gonna clean up the charts really quickly. Getting rid of some of these PD arrays that were beneficial for us to get to this point, but not really salient right now anymore. Ooh, look at these relatively equal highs. They gonna use that in the future. Remember this day, Trader Girl told you, but that's gonna be in the future. So awesome. So we see price is dropping lower. I love to see it. If we can take out this low, then our next target would be the consequential encroachment. Let me drop down again. 15-minute. It is pretty smooth. Relatively equal highs up here. So what's today? Tuesday. No news. A lot of bearishness yesterday. I'm trying to decide if price is going to take any buy side liquidity before we continue this fall off, right? Like, is it just going to keep bleeding, hemorrhaging, or is it going to give us some type of pullback, at least a little bit? Like, you see these highs? That's really smooth highs. And I could see it pulling back just a little bit into like a PD array to continue the lower movement, because we're gonna need some like ammo to get through this major daily PD array, you know? I don't know. 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 So let's see. Let's drop down a little bit more. We just took the 15-minute low. Next target would be this 1 hour low. Let's see what we got. I think we're working in the first presented fair value gap right now. Yep. 33. What's this one? 32. No, this one is the first presented fair value gap. Let me check my cheat sheet. But I'm liking the respect to this lower PD array, this lower SIBI. Maybe leaving the opening range gap, maybe leaving the first presented fair value gap as a breakaway gap. But let me first check my cheat sheet to make sure. Bro, what's happening? Oh, okay. Bro, I don't know why I'm doing it on my iPad when I could have easily did it on my computer. Bruh. Girl afraid. I don't want to touch nothing and mess up my life. Yep, I'm right. So this one is our first presented fair value gap. I'm going to go ahead and notate that. Does it include? No. Okay. I'm telling you, this coffee was a great investment. Hey, look at that. Haha. It shot right up into it. Perfect timing. Let's see if it does the dealio and respects it to continue down. If not, these highs are sus. These are sus. And then I also see like a major 1 hour PD array right here. So if it wasn't so like, if I wasn't so bearish, like trying to get this daily, this new week opening gap filled, I would, Trader Girl, Trader Girl loves to eat the beef. So I would typically go like this. I would be like, from this high to this low, trade up into equilibrium. And then I see this 1 hour CB. So I'm just gonna notate these just in case for my peace of mind. But man, it's like we're so close, bro. Like, just feel the date, just feel the new week opening gap. Like, quit playing. But like I said before, we can't just force it, because it is a daily, like a big daily, it's a big daily. Big daily PD array, so we can't just expect it to just like get there. It's a marathon, not a race. But Trader Girl would love to see it, but I'm not gonna be naive about it. So let me Just notate these salient PD arrays just in case. 1 hour. But it's looking really good. I'm gonna leave those there. Let me drop back down to the 1. Yes, that's what you like to see. That's what you like to see. Look at that respect. Like, Michael just reiterated in his lives a couple of weeks ago. He's been kind of MIA, but he just mentioned, like, when you trade into a PD array, you want to see it, like, respect. If you're bearish, you want to see it respect the lower quadrant. Don't even spend no time in the upper quadrant. And that's what we see. Like, bodies didn't even make it into it. So it looks good. I say that lightly now because what is this? What is this? I was expecting that to fall out of bed. So we shall see. We shall see. Let me see. Oh, it's still looking good. Don't get spooked. Don't get spooked. So we're targeting this low. Let me highlight that. To make it to our first overall obstacle, which is the consequential encroachment of the new week opening gap. Is that still last week? But I've been saying last week. Hopefully, what's today? The 4th. Yeah. That's still last week. That's still last week. Yeah. Last week's opening range gap. I believe that's the 1 hour low. Oh, the 1 hour low's body's here though. We already took that. So let's see if that's gonna be all she wrote. We already took the 1 hour low. So I guess this would have been TP2. This one here. So I'm gonna take this off since we already took that. Yeah, that one was already taken. The body is on both the 15-minute and the 1 hour. So that does bid the question of, was that the liquidity grab to send price higher? I don't want to believe it. But this little turnaround here, I don't like that. Like, why make a low high, a higher low? That makes me suspect. So I know Michael taught the bodies tell the story, the wicks do the damage. And so that's why he typically highlights a low at the bodies as opposed to the wicks when it comes to this type of liquidity grab, because that's where a lot of the orders are. So that makes sense why it's pulling back up. So let's see. Let's see if it's going to go for these suspect highs into this 1 hour civvy. I really wanted to see it get to the consequential encroachment, but I'm not surprised. The fact that we've been so bearish, especially overnight like that, I could see it. And these being so suspect, you know, Trader Girl loves to eat the beefs. So these are pretty salient right now to give us momentum. I don't know if momentum's the right word. I like to say ammo because I don't know the connotation associated with momentum. Like, I'm definitely not a momentum trader. So I don't want to say momentum, but I want to say fuels, FUELS, fuels us. Like, this will give us some ammo to push through this strong daily PD array. So let's see. It looks like it's going for the buy side. Love to see it. These smooth highs here. Perf. Into this salient PD array. I'm glad I notated that. Like, I think this is a learning lesson or reconfirming lesson. Like, don't be so married to your bias. You have to be objective. You have to maintain the rules. You have to maintain the logic. And it's easy to get caught up in your head or the excitement. Like, oh yay, price is getting close to where I want it to get. Let's push it, let's force it there. So I'm glad you got to see it live, how I had to pause and be like, wait, if I wasn't so eager to get to the consequential encroachment of this new week opening gap because we finally inside of it, I would have missed these salient PD arrays that on a normal basis I would have, that's my normal trading. Like we took out some major lows, let me fib it, let me find some where price can logically retrace into. And I'm glad that I still put it on my charts just to put a note to it, because back in the day I would have probably just like disregarded it or like, oh, I have a mental note of it. I'm glad I put it on the charts because it looks like it's going to be important. So I'm really happy that you all got to see that today. Like, just a learning, just reconfirming what you already know. So yeah, let's see. Price made it above the first presented fair value gap. Awesome. Got a close above it. So that gives me more confidence that it's going to take out these smooth highs. Let me see if there's any other highs that I could be mistaken. They still look cute. They still look cute. Yeah. Yeah, I think we're good. I see a short-term high here that we just took, but I don't think that's going to be enough to stop us from getting this buy side liquidity here. So let's see. Go, 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 go. I'm actually interested though. Where would the entry have been? Like, did they even give opportunity for entry? I don't, in my opinion, I don't think so. Like, took the sell side, came up, came down. Like, maybe this order block here. It's hard for me to trust order blocks. Like, I'm more of a fair value gap girly, you know? But I could see the order block, respecting that could have been entry. But for us fair value gappers, I like that, fair value gappers. Model 22, nah. Like, you could have said model 22 if you would have entered here, but Michael taught us if you have two fair value gaps over top of each other, let price at least get down into the lower one and buy it on the way back up. And it didn't give us that opportunity. So I don't see where I would have entered. I could easily see someone entering off this order block here, which Michael, I can't trust order blocks because Michael always telling me or telling us, y'all don't know how to use order blocks. Y'all don't know how to use order blocks. So I don't know. Like, it might not even be an order block. Let Michael tell it. Could be a mitigation block or something. I don't know. That's why, like, I'm a fair value gapper because they're clear. They resonate with me. Like, it's so easy to tell, like, yo, a fair value gap, fair value gap, fair value gap. Like, it's so easy, fair value gap, to identify a fair value gap. So I'm a fair value gapper. No shade towards anyone who's an order blocker or a mitigationer. What other PD arrays does he have? OTEer. Yeah, that's why he's so awesome. He gives us so many tools we can work with, and he encouraged us to find the ones that work with us. And I found mine. I hope y'all found y'all's. Bruh, if this little short term high, if that stops us from getting these highs, Trader Girl gonna be mad, low key on the low. See? But maybe it's giving entry. Maybe it's setting up for us for our fair value gappers to get an opportunity into the charts. I don't like it. I wouldn't enter. Like, the fact that it was so close to the overall liquidity, like, why would you turn on your toes now? Like, 11 handles away? Nah, I don't trust it. Especially if it pulls all the way back here. Like, personally, I wouldn't want to see it get below the first presented fair value gap. Like why? Why would you do that? Why would you do that? And look at this right now. Like, we have these outlines. It looks like a lot of consolidation happening between these two barriers. So I call funky. I call funky charts right now. If you trust it as a fair value gapper, this would be cute. Enter here to take it. But I don't, let me see. What type of R to R would that be? Stop loss here. TP here. A little over 1-to-1. A little over 1-to-1. I was talking all that mess about didn't give entry, and this is probably the entry. Like, be patient, Trader Girl. I gotta stop drinking coffee, bro. It's like or this is clarity. Maybe I'm not used to the clarity of the vision. You know, like what if this is like this is exactly how it needs to be when you're ready. Like okay, wait for entry. It got me thinking, you know, like oh, where would entry be? Entry would be here, but it didn't give us entry. Oh, 2 seconds later it's giving you entry. Like yeah, I need more repetition of this because I don't trust it. I don't trust myself. I don't trust myself. But this is cute though. Like it literally gave me an entry. Aww. I need to screenshot this. Screenshot this for your notes. Cause literally 2 seconds before I was talking all that shit, I was like, "Oh, you're not gonna give us entry. You gave us fair value gappers no entry." And then literally 2 seconds is like, "Oh, you want an entry? Here you go." And girl did not trust it. I was like, nah, it's trying to play us. That's that scar tissue Michael talks about. Like, if you are anyone like me who started executing with live funds before your your growth, you definitely develop scar tissue and you're paranoid, like everything's trying to play you. But really it's like you're developing the skills and training and now you just have to rewire your thinking. And that's kind of the stage that I'm in. I'm trying to rewire my thinking and I'm trying to heal my scar tissue. 'Cause that's cute. That's cute. I'm glad we got to see it here today. I'll just smash this TP. Like be done and done. Don't start playing. Cause if not, I would have been mad. I would have been mad if I entered. For real, for real. Yep, that's perfect too though. Like of the not first predicted, the consequential encroachment, yep, of that fair value gap. Oh, bruh, is that not beautiful or what? Y'all can't tell me that's not beautiful. Look at the bodies. Do you see the bodies? Do you see them? Do you see them? That is beautiful. That is beautiful. I don't like the wrist though. Like, let me see. I don't like the wrist. Ooh, TP hit. I don't like the wrist though. Like, if I would have put my low here, that's like less than a 1-to-1. Um, Michael though, he would have been like, nah, fair value gap. If it goes below it, trade's done. That's a better risk to reward. So I don't know. Look at it. 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 TP smash. Beautiful. If you would have entered, it would have yielded about 54 handles. Let a runner run into TP2, which would be this 1 hour Sibby. Yeah, I'm so excited that we got to see this here together. Like, that's really cool. That's really cool. And we got to identify this that keeps popping up. Like, don't forget the bodies tell the story. So when it took that, it took a lot of the orders. Like on the 1 minute though, don't get confused because it could have like wait, where did it go? Was it the 5 minute? Yeah, it was the 5 minute. It was the 5 minute that wanted to play tricks on us and be like, oh well, look at here. No, nah, higher time frame. Gotta get it off the higher time frame. So I'm glad that we were able to catch that little error, you know, and then get back on sides. And look at it taking off like a rocket. I love it. I love it. I really, really like it. I want it. Yeah. Y'all don't know nothing about that. That's old school. That's old school. Y'all don't know about it. Y'all don't know about it. Yeah, so TP1 smashed. Yay. You got to see it here live. Now we're looking for TP. Did TP2 get smashed? Did TP2 get smashed? No, I think it just hit it. I think it just hit it. Let me see. Put a border on that. Um, how do I do that? Settings, style. Oh, I'm doing too much. Let me see. It's 20. Oh, okay. There. Boom. Smash. TP2. Thank you, because Trader Girl was getting lost in the sauce. Like, thank you. Smash that hoe. Make it clear. Make it clear. Make it clear. I love this. This is exactly what I love to see. And I'm so glad I did not get caught up in the temptation of my emotions on being like, oh, close it, close it, close it, just because we're finally there. Nah, Sway, you gotta take it little bit. And Trader Girl, you know, Trader Girl loves to eat the beef, and I wanted to see it pull back. We took out a major low. We gotta get some retracement. It only makes sense. And thank you for confirming that with me here today, charts. I love you, Naz. No, I'm kidding. I'm just really geeked up this coffee, bro. Like I'm usually done with my coffee by now, but this shit's strong. Like I'm actually concerned. The reason why I bought it is because I typically have like a fun day Friday, and I go to Starbucks every Friday, and their coffee there is amazing. But I have like this coffee at home that I drink every morning, and I started to notice how like it tastes a little watery. I'm like, it's just not hitting. And I'm like, you know what? Let me go to a Walmart and get me some Starbucks coffee. And girl can tell the difference in my actions and the flavor. It's a lot stronger. Girl's still not done, and I need to chase it with some water because it's strong. I'm liking what I'm seeing right now. If we can get past this 1 hour civvy, then we can pull into the consequential encroachment of the 1 hour parent swing. And I think that will be enough ammo for us to continue to fill in this new week opening gap. But mind you, we are extremely bullish. So that could be all the retracement they're going to give us. I don't like that. Like, I'm not asking for a discount, but at least closing this big old gap. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. But I don't make the charts. I don't make the market. So we would have to see how does price react in this after this retracement. How far up is it going to go? Is it going to respect these salient PD rates and continue lower? I've had a lot of fun today. Like, this was great. This was great. Screenshot this for your notes. Like, let me screenshot this for my notes. Hell you mean? Boom, boom, boom. Screenshot. Click. Paste. Enter. Okay. Yeah, so it's almost 10 o'clock. I'm so happy that we got to see this all together. So let's do a recap, yeah? Trader Girl saw us get into what we've been targeting for like a week now. This major daily new week opening gap been left unfilled for a week. I wanted to see price get there. It got there. Yay. That kind of made me overexcited. I wanted to see it at least get to the consequential encroachment, but I had to remember this is a daily PD array, so we can't be overly excited. We got to take it little bit by little bit, especially when we're in a overall bullish market. So like those are like warning red flags in my head. On the 1 hour, we've obviously been retracing. We had a major retracement happen, gave us a new parent swing. We saw this PD array. After fibbing it, we saw the consequential encroachment. Trader Girl wanted to see if it could pull into here. After price took the low on the 1 hour, that gave us that was the Judas swing to continue to price higher. Trader Girl saw this these smooth highs, so that was our first TP. See if price can make its way back up there. We did get a little fooled. Trader Girl got a little fooled here because I thought it was gonna take this low, but then ICT in the back of my head told me no, go to the higher time frame, and I saw like, wait a second, it took the low already. And the reason why I changed that switch was because when it pulled back up aggressively into the first presented fair value gap and did not take this low here, it made a higher low. That sent off like alerts, like wait a second, that's not what should have happened if we were actually targeting this low. And that's what made me go up to the higher time frame and be like, whoa, 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 low was already taken. And I got confirmation that we were going to continue to go higher to take out these relatively equal highs once price traded above the first presented fair value gap, gave us a displacement, setting up model 2022. Price came in, gave us entry, model 22 style, perfectly with the fair value gap, the consequential encroachment of the fair value gap. Look at the bodies respecting. Love to see it. Went up, took the relatively equal highs, those smooth highs, and that was TP1 smashing our TP2, which was the 1 hour SIBI. And we just made it to the consequential encroachment. So ding 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 ding. Pew, 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 pew. Pew, 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 pew. TP3 smash, 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 smash. Yeah, so I'm just gonna leave you all with that. Let's see how high it's going to retrace, if it can get past this 1 hour SIBI, which is our first obstacle into the consequential encroachment, and then trade off to fill the new week opening gap. I would love to see this gap on the daily get filled, but I can't force the markets to do what I want them to do. So we're just going to take it day by day. I hope you all had a great time. I am super geeked, partially because of this beautiful price action, another part because of this amazing coffee. Yum. Somebody tag Starbucks. Get them in here. They need to sponsor me because I can feel it. I believe in the product. They probably like, bro, we do not need you. Y'all don't. But it would be fun to partner. Shit. But anyways, thank you all for joining me today. I hope you learned something. If not, I hope you had a great time. If both, you learned something and had a great time, yay. Thank you for your support. I look forward to seeing you all here next week on Trader Girl Tuesday. And yeah, tune into my channels for my daily AM analysis. It's like a recap. What I do today, what I do here on live, I basically give you snippets, an overall summary of it every day outside of Tuesday. So follow me on X, aka TikTok. X, aka Twitter, on TikTok, Facebook, Instagram, and I do post it here on YouTube on Shorts. Also, check out my previous lives under the live section, and this too video will be saved under the live section as well. So thank you all for coming. I had an amazing time. Good luck and happy trading.